Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, LMG here, and I'm happy to present to you Empyrion Alpha. Yeah, their alpha is not supposed to be coming out till April 15th on Friday. And remember, this is a sneak preview build. There's still a couple of bug fixes, some other stuff they got to iron out. But this is pretty much most of the build. You can already see here, I'm having a little bit of fun with the new items. The texture and symbol tool. Actually, we'll show you off a little bit here. I got quite a bit to cover in this video, but we'll go through all of it as much as I can. Oh wait, there we go. You can actually change it to textures. Let's mess with some textures here. Well, maybe we'll add some more later on, but let's just see. Oh, some nice flower patterns there. Okay, but actually, let's go back. It also has symbols, so you can, yeah, number, letter, everything. I'm gonna get creative with some emojis, maybe. Okay, I did do a little LMG. That looks quite nice, actually, quite nice. Okay, after just set up, I've been playing it early Sunday, a couple hours, getting that started up. One of the new things you also notice, yeah, we have wood blocks now. I have found they're aesthetic, but not very, damage friendly. Yeah, I've been getting drone attacks quite a bit. Actually, you know what? The enemy in this game has actually gotten a step up. It's actually quite refreshing. I've actually been getting my butt handed to me quite a bit. I'm trying to take the Epsilon weapons factory. They've remade that. They've remade a lot of the things in the game. A lot of new points of interest. So I haven't played this in a while. You definitely want to check it out. So let's go into there. Quite a bit. Wood planking. Actually, we'll get into that. I actually think I have to make another. I've got a tier 2 drill. The tier 2 drill, that actually auto-collects the ore, which is quite nice. I actually have a bit more loot set up, but I said I have been dying quite a bit. And the enemy, it keeps sending troop transports every time I go to a facility. Every time I get within, like, a couple hundred yards, they keep dropping more and more troop transports on me. And the ground troops, they've become quite something. It's quite amazing. Actually, I don't need that in there. For now, let's just... So I was picking up some loot from those very loot containers earlier. So we got wood planks. Yeah, you did pretty much when you're chopping down trees. I'll have to actually make a saw here real quick too. Yeah, make a chainsaw. It does run on biofuel, which we'll need seaweed, which we're going to go into the water in just a second here. So I want to show that off as well. My floor got damaged, of course, again. Yeah, this wood blocks. Very, very nice, but they do not take damage very well. Pretty aesthetic. Actually, I'm going back in here. I wanted to show you another thing they did. If I'm quite doing that right. I'm probably just doing that wrong. You should be actually be able to select different, I think that's on the ship blocks, actually. Yep, okay. You actually be able to, I think probably maybe you need a better constructor, because, there's more blocks, etc. I just can't seem to be able to do that right now. That's probably just my bad, not theirs. I'll have to tool around. I'll do a couple of videos this week, and I'll be doing a lot of live streaming of the game. So we get this all figured out. For now, actually, I'm going to go into the water here. Notice the water has been changed up a little bit. And actually, now you get about 10 seconds before you get the yeah, you have no oxygen to breathe. So you get about 10 seconds before you start taking damage there. So when you do swimming, you used to be able to swim, on top of the water. Not the case now. You need oxygen all the time. Go in here. You can actually see, yeah, water texture, particles, everything, a lot nicer now, a lot nicer. Let's see if we can get. Just checking, they got some new stuff down on the bottom here. I'm actually looking for seaweed. Yeah, trying to pick up that seaweed so we can get some biofuel so we can do some wood chopping. I didn't want to show up the wood chopping. Yeah, so going down below is actually going to have some value now. Though I would way off, I did actually try to, because I usually build something on the water first. I did not, minute I put the core on there and I tried to add a block, it flipped out. It flipped out. Because now there is actually structural integrity to the bases. And I have found actually that slid in a little bit into points of interest. Because I was actually trying to remove and repair some of the MS Titan, the back part. And I got to the top of it and I actually moved a block that I didn't mean to. And the whole thing just came apart. I'm like, and I was on top. Unfortunately, I was on top of that. Let's see what do I have. I've got 5. That is enough for some biofuel. Okay. And you'll notice the new water particle is when I do get up as well. You can actually hear the water aesthetic. They've had actually a lot of aesthetic sounds. Notice when we get into the jungle, etc. I've got a couple other points of interest. And we'll actually talk about some non-hostile aliens today. Which, unfortunately, at the time, I didn't know they weren't hostile. Unfortunately. Yeah, that was kind of my bad. Yeah, I've got the makeshift hover vessel. Wasn't anything fancy. And the startings of a ship. Though I'm not, usually I just YOLO through this game. But they've upped the difficulty a little bit. And I'm quite grateful for that. Okay. Let's go throw that in there. Get me some biofuel. And then I'm actually going to be a little bit, I'll switch into creative mode. Because I do want to show you off some stuff. And the new planet. And the new planet as well. So I'll switch to creative mode in a little bit. Get that in there, okay. Get some biofuel. Okay. I've actually had the harvesting module on here. I might have to actually play with it a little bit. It is semi-confusing. I believe it's supposed to like auto-harvest trees or not, and I cannot figure out for the life of me how to work. But if the worst comes to worst, it's got a little extra inventory there that you can use. Maybe I actually put this on wrong. I think I actually put this on wrong. Oh, crap, alright. Well, let's fix that. I just kind of realized that. So we'll go, oh, it's another one. Yeah, they did increase the enemy difficulty, but they also increased the loot. And they added very rare loot containers. I'll show you one of those when we get to the Talon Guardian village. But they have actually quite a bit of nice loot. I just got the weapons factory. I did find also quite a nice bit of loot as well. Okay. Get my derping. It's a little early in the morning for me. Okay, let's get as well. Harvesting module. Let's take a setting on that. And before actually we'll go into the tech tree as well. They do now have a clone chamber. So let's go into the tech tree. And I'll talk about the PDA in just a second as well. We'll go through all the tech trees. They've changed a little bit. Another thing, they did add offline protection if you're on PvP playfield. So you can put that device in your structure, and when you're offline, won't be taking any PvP damage. And also they added the warp drive tank, which will go into more in creative mode, because obviously I don't have that yet. It actually does need crystals to power the warp drive now. So not unlimited warp drive anymore. Okay, we'll just go through all that. Hasn't changed up too much. Likewise, your base is having offline protection. That really hasn't changed really that much. Okay, yeah, so there's a use for hover vessels. Usually I just went up, first thing I built was a space vessel because, hover vessels weren't really that handy. They didn't have much of a use. But if we do get that harvesting module on there, it'll be quite a different story. Oh, I actually do have quite a bit of points there. I'll actually use a little bit of that. I've actually been leveling up, been having a lot of combats. I've been leveling up fairly quickly, and the max level cap still at 20, so I'm almost halfway there in just a couple hours. Key to this game really is just shooting everything you come across. More and more you fight, the faster you level up, really. Okay. So, apologies, I derped on that. I didn't put that quite the way it was supposed to be. And then I was wondering why it wasn't working. Okay, so... No, that's not how it goes. Almost. There we go. Okay, so that should technically work now. Okay, so we're going to be heading to the Talon Garden Village. Let's see how well this harvester works. We'll find some trees on the way. Actually, the Talon Garden Village should be... It's quite a bit. Let's point that in the right direction. Let's get going. And we'll see if this... Oh, ammo. Attachment weapon ammo. Do I need ammo? I'm really not sure what kind of ammo that would need. Other than biofuel. Well, let's turn this off for a second and go mess with that. So there's a little bit of derping in this episode. Okay. Harvester module. What if that would technically count? Because I don't have an ammo box on this. No, it wouldn't. We'll move on. So we'll probably need a small ammo box for that, and I'm gonna imagine biofuel, because it just works the same way as the chainsaw. But if it doesn't work when we get to the trees, so yeah, because we got trees over here. And they did actually add the big dinosaurs, Triceratops are back. Yeah, you can see it right there. Yeah, so that won't work unless we have actually an ammo box and biofuel. But you'll get the gist of it. Real quick, okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, the majestic Triceratops is back. Okay, give me that. Load this up. Now, not the most aesthetic, chainsaw model I've ever seen, but it's not bad. Okay, and you won't see it actually, crazy animations for this. So when it just falls over, you get logs just bundled up like that. Oh god, we've actually got one over here. Oh, okay. Okay, oh, this is actually the Talon Guardians. Let's want to see if he shouldn't be hostile. He should not be hostile. Nope, not hostile at all, actually. Yeah, these guys, though I do gotta say, they got some really, really nice loot on them. Yeah, let's get up and close. Yeah, no interaction or anything yet, or anything like that, but... Actually, I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. Alright. Well, this is for science, so let's do that. Yeah, I am kind of a monster, I guess. Where did he go? Can't see through all the grass, actually. Did he fall through? Oh, no, there he is. Yeah, Talon Guardian. Yeah, actually got quite a bit of crazy loot. Quite a bit of crazy loot. I'm actually going to head over. Let's head over to their village. I didn't actually know at the beginning that I said earlier that they weren't hostile. I actually murdered the entire village. Not knowing that. Yeah, but once you put the ammo box, get a small ammo box, put some biofuel in there, I'm pretty sure then the saw will work. So then you can just run these down probably a bit quicker. It's kind of a nice little immersive thing, but I don't think it's really like, necessary. Maybe it does the job a bit quicker. I'm just gonna check the map to make sure I'm going the right way, which I am not, of course. So let's hover up. Need to add some thrusters to this. I'm not going top speed. Usually top speed's about 40. We'll head over to the Garden Village. And I'll talk about a bit more of the notes, the patch notes and everything. And then I will get to creative mode, and we'll go check out the new planet. Yeah, but actually, there'll be quite a bit to discover on each new planet, because they've changed quite a bit. And actually, we'll get near the forest here. I want to show something off. Kind of depends where you are, the ambient sounds. Let's set this down. Yeah, I can hear that. It's really kind of funny thing, the jungle noises. You can hear monkeys sometimes. I'm like, where did they get my... I don't see any monkeys. I was promised monkeys. Actually, it's quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. Yeah, you hear that a lot in alien bases. And in the village, you'll be able to hear that. It's kind of disconcerting because there's no aliens actually in there. Okay. Make sure we're going the right way this time. Just being a straight shot. The one thing I also noticed that, yeah, the poles are still a thing. Yeah, unfortunately. Never got, man, I gotta get in touch with this. I mean, actually, I'm sure there's a, a mathematical reason. Pole's still not, still on here, but. Alley-oop. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Gotta skirt around. Yeah, the planet's actually looking quite lovely. Yeah, I didn't actually be able to start on the new planet. It was just Akua and Omicron as usual. Okay, that should... Yeah, we kind of got to skirt around the pole. Yeah, I'm sure there's a reason for that, but it is kind of annoying when you're traveling. It's like, oh man. As we were saying earlier, they did a structural integrity to the bases. Though I have found out it's snuck over a little bit to the points of interest. So you're going to want to kind of be careful they don't iron that out. You're going to have stuff coming down really quickly. It was actually quite scary. And as you did see, they did add dense grass, trees, etc., underwater decorations. Okay. Shouldn't be too much farther from that. Oh yeah, only a couple of clicks out. Actually, we'll try to show that a little bit later. New block rotation axis. It'll show you which way it's rotating, etc. New block shape management system, which I was trying to play around with that in the constructor, but that was not working. So yeah, Talon Guardian Village. That's a new thing here. Let's pop up. One of the big quality of life improvements is that tier 2 drill, where it actually you don't have to pick up ore, which is just got to be the most awesome thing ever. Okay, let's just set it off. Yeah, this is the new Talon Guardian Village. Actually, they are friendly. They were friendly. Unfortunately, you probably actually could have just come up to the base, put plants on there. You see, I took this over. I feel kind of bad about it. Actually, this is one I've actually seen several containers. I think this is rare. Oh, this is very rare. There's a purple one too, so I'm not sure which is more rare. But there's a couple different ones you can find. I probably actually could have just gone in here. You could probably just get in here and grab it. And actually, I've been finding there's been loot in the cargo boxes now, because mostly there hasn't been loot. So that's actually rather nice. And actually, do I have it with me? The color tool, yeah, because there's new colors now, so. Yeah, actually, woo. So there's quite a bit of new colors. 31 colors, I believe, overall. So I want to see, apply to the whole block. I wonder what that means. Yeah, you can pretty much just go banana crazy. You can do the little side parts. So you can actually do that on every side. If you wanted to do... Yep. Yeah, there you go. You can see the sides and the bottoms, etc. Makes it definitely a lot more immersive. Try a different color here, actually. Let's try that. Oh, quite nice, quite nice. And actually, another thing I do want to bring up, they also have console commands now, which actually is quite a nice thing, because I do run an Empyrion server on Saturday night. We do play every Saturday night on Twitch. But they actually have the console commands now. It's actually, well, let's see if there's a couple. We can actually have God mode and survival. So you can be, if you do want to be a little bit cheaty, you can actually fly around, pretty much be immortal, as it were. Yeah, but you pretty much just you also go through everything as well. That's just for really having a bit of fun. They have teleport, etc. There's a couple other commands. I'm sure they'll get more into that detail as it is. Okay. Okay, let's get into that. That's pretty much everything I'm going to show you right now. The next video I'll probably go a little more in depth. But the next thing I'm going to go into is creative mode, because I wanted to be able to show off the new planet, and it's going to take me a little bit actually to get his ship up. And then you got to get a capital vessel. Then you got to get the crystals, so you can put it in the warp drive, so you can actually warp. So that'll take me a little bit. I'll work on that today on Twitch, but let me pop out, and then I will get right to that. And we are back. Actually, I'm in creative mode. Yeah, we're actually just above Omicron orbit. Actually, in the Nexus Mark 1. Actually, I did have to add. It does look like I had to add a warp drive tank to it to be able to go. Actually, we'll just show it up right here. Actually, another thing you're gonna need a warp drive tank, which is in your skill tree. But you're actually gonna need. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, which I mentioned. Maybe probably get that from blue crystals, but that makes the Pentax 6. That's what you need. You need 5 of those to warp every time. So warp not free anymore, so that's gonna cost you. Okay, but actually we'll set it up next. I've already filled that tank. Added it in there. Okay, gang, actually cut off for a second, guys, because Oxytune, this ship is not the most, you know, limber. So it did take me a bit actually just to get it around in the right view. So let's get going here. Warp away. Okay, actually, from first impressions, yeah, it almost does look like a Kua. Let's see what happens when we get down there. Am I gonna take it to? It's creative mode. I'm gonna have some fun. We're gonna take on our capital ship. Actually, really earlier on in pre-alpha, capital ships would get kind of buggy when they went down to the surface. But now in the last couple builds, I really haven't had problems. So we're gonna head down. Doesn't look like any moon. Doesn't look like there's anything else really too much of an import on the orbit here. I thought this thing handled bad before. It's going to be quite a bit worse when we get into the atmosphere. But it's creative mode, so I'm gonna drive it like I stole it. Sit down. Yeah, I'm really getting kind of. It does almost kind of look like a more barren land, though. We'll have to see what happens when we get down here. I don't know. You're not supposed to need any oxygen on this planet. Let's get inside. It does look kind of barren. It's like a desert planet. Or nothing too exciting. Yeah, I see desert land, desert land, desert land. A lot of water. Almost kind of more of a water planet. I've actually got all full fuel tanks, but yeah, using the full power on here, it's like you get about 10 minutes worth of fuel. Yeah, so far, this is just preliminary view of the planet. It doesn't look really too impressive, but we really haven't touched up too much. Let's actually see on the map here. Actually, no resources at all, really. Huh. Yeah, not a lot of difficulty on this planet, so it is actually pretty. This looks pretty simple. Yeah, no resources at all, though. But I'm sure that means there's some great goodies to discover. I'll fly around for a little bit here. Then we'll give me a talk about some of the other stuff in case I might have missed it. Yeah, but actually, we'll have actually some, I didn't mention this earlier. Actually, heading into the another zone there. Yeah, they're going to actually have some, administrator commands, for, Empyrion finally. Because actually, you know, I do run the server, but there's been a lot I could actually, you know, do. So that's actually kind of cool. They're going to be adding that, on Friday. Actually, they did say they were rolling out, on Monday, they're actually rolling out some of their own dedicated servers. Because, you know, early on in the game, they pretty much got everybody to, front up the servers, the community. So actually, they will be running some of their own now. So that'll be quite interesting to see. If anyone wants to plan on try out that new server, yeah, they'll be running these sometime today, I believe. I'm not actually seeing too much. And we're going about max speed too, but I know there's got to be something of interest on this planet, though. Seen any? Just want to get out and we'll get down a little closer, actually, to see if we can see any wildlife. And I'm gonna crash this. I did. Crap. I underestimated that. But I'm not even seeing any wildlife, really. Could be hostile alien though, at just not shown in creative. So it's a nice looking planet though. It doesn't seem more of a water planet than anything though. Alright guys, I think we'll leave off for here. And actually I'll have a link underneath the Empyrion nodes. So if you want to check all the list that's going to come out on Friday. I'll be playing that throughout the week on Twitch, of course, and we'll do a couple more videos once I get my bearings a little bit more again. But so far, yeah, I'm really liking the changes. Game's looking much prettier, especially with, you know, the tool, texture, color tools, all those changes, adding a nice little quality of life. This is actually one of my probably top 5 early access games. It's something I really do enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button, it does help out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video.